The moment this girl ties up her hair, the owls should beware, because even 10 or 20 of them are no match for her. This is the strength of the Mad Blade. Even her blood inherently suppresses the owls. However, after finding the mine shaft where Yantuo was imprisoned, she discovered a new type of owl. These owls lack human intelligence. Perhaps they are a new breed developed by Linjiro, or maybe flawed products of owl evolution. Yet these owls possess innate immense strength. They are nearly impervious to weapons. Linjiro uses Nua's flesh to facilitate the owl's evolution. Evolving each owl requires enormous financial and material resources. Despite decades of effort, Linjiro has successfully evolved fewer than 10 individuals. Although these evolved owls were placed at the bottom rungs of society, even disguised as dock workers, the Nanshan hunters eventually tracked them down and imprisoned them. Critically, even Linjiro's blood bag was captured, putting her at risk of starvation. But she had no time to attend to her own needs. She immediately contacted the Nanshan hunters, hoping to exchange 4 captured hunters for her evolved owls. However, Jingshan added another demand to the bargaining chip: Linjiro's adoptive son. Linjiro was shocked upon hearing this. When Jingshan later informed the girl about this, she was furious. Jingshan was deliberately pushing the adoptive son into the fire. Until now, Linjiro only suspected his betrayal and had him under house arrest. Linjiro confronted her adoptive son. After learning that Linjiro had killed and eaten his parents, he could no longer see her as family. His emotions boiled over, and he hurled insults at her. Provoked, Linjiro struggled to suppress her beastly nature, but her doting love for the child made her try desperately to control herself. However, the adoptive son deliberately courted death, using a poison needle given to him by the girl to injure Linjiro's face. Enraged and despairing, she imprisoned him in the mine shaft. After searching everywhere for the adoptive son in vain, the girl had no choice but to meet with the other Nanshan hunters. At the meeting, all the hunters were astonished. For 1,000 years, the Mad Blade, as the core of the organization, had always operated under a hidden identity, known only to the highest leadership. This meeting happened solely because the girl was acting out of spite towards Jingshan. She argued that the adoptive son's contributions along the way were no less than any hunters, yet someone had deliberately betrayed him, leading to his disappearance. Since he knew her identity intimately, if he broke under torture and compromised, it meant she was already exposed. Thus, there was no point in hiding anymore. In the girl's view, Jingshan was treating the adoptive son as a disposable pawn, but Jingshan insisted the adoptive son was no good. If he could raise an owl to develop humanity, Jingshan argued, then a human child raised by an owl could never be an innocent ordinary person. Furthermore, even if his motive is to avenge his parents, he certainly wouldn't care about the lives of other Nanshan hunters. Their discussion ended acrimoniously. Fortunately, forceful intervention from others brought the focus back to the main issue. Whoever they wanted to rescue, they first had to get past Linjiro. The silver lining was that the girl held Linjiro's lifeline. The blood bag, Lingling. Jingshan wasn't comfortable with Lingling remaining outside. Given Linjiro's far-reaching influence, she was too easily exposed. Bringing her to the Nanshan hunters' base was the safest option. The girl agreed completely. However, when the girl saw Lingling again, she found her fully integrated into society, with her own life. Nijualo couldn't bear to force Lingling back into a life of hiding. She made an impromptu decision to live with Lingling to ensure her safety. Little did she know what calamity this decision would bring upon this small shop.